1977, a few months before they released their first album, The Clash officially opened the Roxy Club in Covent Garden and kick-started the year of the punk. In the weeks leading up to that gig, a no-budget film was being made about The Clash by a bunch of clueless amateurs, aborted, abandoned and banged up in a leaking shed for many decades. The film was destined never to see the light of day. Now, nearly 40 years later, in times not so different from those we lived through back then, the film has risen once more from the cold vapors of the vault and again raised its ugly head for your viewing pleasure tonight.
This is the first time we've ever been filmed, you know what I mean?
We cringe a lot.
Yeah.
Don't my nose look big?
Yeah. Can I be so ugly?
I think it's really good because it helps us as a group get our message across in another medium.
It's evidence of life.
Why don't you like doing things that are set up then,
So I think it's stupid. I mean, I don't go around doing things like that normally, right? So why should I do it when you're around? It's stupid. Makes me feel like a tit, you know?
Do you think the film's any good then?
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic.
You can tell how good a film is by when you leave the cinema. If you're acting like the person in the film, you know, like cowboy film, I always go down the street for a few hours. Like, I do, you know, like bow-legged and that.
Taxi Driver was great because everyone come out of Taxi Driver like and they put their lapels up.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was doing it. The whole cinema was like walking down the street like this. Like,
It's like when you go to those Bruce Lee films, there's all people going down the street going, and it's like...
It is, it's true, yeah.
You don't mind being filmed as well?
No, I don't care. It's great. Just like all kids want to be on television or something and see themselves on the screen.
You got to remember, no one had seen themselves on video before.
Great.
Paris studio.
Spin. It looks like the calendars you get in the old film.
To you.
Joe, watch me cracks on the telly. Hold on. No, you're in the way. You're in the way. Okay, go. Yeah. Do it.
If you want to get it wider.
First time mirror, it's great.
What, like a mirror on the wall?
Well, like a television screen, kind of thing.
Look. You see?
Hey, Joe.
Get the light.
You look at it right, and you think, next time we go on stage, I'll do that more often. And it sort of helps you sort of make like the show a lot better, you know, for the kids and all that.
yeah, because we don't get a chance to see ourselves as often as we get a chance to see other groups.
But you wouldn't like to act at all?
We're not great actors.
Well, it's drummer, that needs saying now.
I mean, I can see myself on the big screen, like a big star, like doing all the tough bits. Yeah. I wouldn't mind to make a film that wasn't boring in any way at all, but I can't be bothered to think about it.
Rising oil prices, a trade recession, failures in the money supply, both here and abroad. Nearly 1.5 million out of work, standards of living dropping, and according to the worst of our Cassandras, democracy itself on the verge of collapse.
The Clash prepared for the Roxy gig, holed up in the bollock freezing cold of rehearsals, a broken jukebox repair workshop in a British Rail goods yard behind the Roundhouse, on the wrong side of the tracks, in Camden Town.
Seeing it when you can hear the music, you know. But before, I've only been able to see our group on a silent, homemade, sort of family Norfolk Broads type camera, you know? And you couldn't hear the music, and it just looked like a bunch of lunatics all going like...
Jumping about.
You know what I mean? Like, and you can't hear the music.
How about the visual image you got, the way you dress?
Yeah, this is something we really work on and something we really enjoy, you know. We want to look special, we want to look new, we want to look different, right? And like, it's all come from us. We don't go and shop and get it, because there isn't any shop you can get it. If there was, we probably would go and get it, because we're lazy, right?
It's too easy for them to go into the gym machine, right? Get a new coat jeans when the old ones get too sticky.
What's this here?
Hate and War. It's the title of our new hit.
Okay, right, let's put some paint in.
Just leave it on the floor.
You have to be down. Right, Joe, where do you want it? All over? Anything special?
No, just blanket coverage.
Any punks want their clothes free, Joe?
Yeah, I'll bring them, queue them up outside, right? It'll be Pete's Boutique. That's the authentic look. Like as if we've been rolling about in Greece for 3 weeks.
Right, Joe, really good thinking. That's it. Look at that, reacting.
Yeah, I think it's some sort of weird paint, yeah. Just try and get it black as possible. I'm going to hammer something, right?
Give it a good hammering, Joe.